fantastic result for the family of now deceased Superintendent of Kcsi, Alfred Kcsi. In a stunning move by local police forces, amateur detective agencies attending a local conference were given access to the crime scene to form their own conclusions. Their conclusions saw an old family friend of the Kcsis, Murray Pousson, accused and arrested for the murder of Superintendent Kcsi. Unfortunately, justice was served in a quick and unorthodox way. As Mr. Pousson was being led away to Katoomba police station, he attempted to resist arrest and managed to briefly escape. He was gunned down trying to get away from Kcsi officers and was pronounced dead shortly afterwards, bringing this tragic tale to its conclusion.
I just got the blood results back, finally, from the lab. They've arrived. Look, after all this time, there's something really important.
Doesn't matter, dude, it's over. We caught the guy, it's done.
No. Look at this. Something doesn't add up. These results, right, are inconsistencies with the bloodstream, right? Now, 91% of those inconsistencies, just alcohol, right? We knew that already. 9%, tamoxiline, barbibutanol.
What the hell is that?
That is one of the deadliest drugs known to man. 0.1 milliliters of this stuff will knock out a horse and have it dead in 10 minutes. And Alfred Kcsi had 10 milligrams of this stuff in his system. And here's the other thing. The autopsy report comes back. No sign of any injection or any sign of any wound at all on the body, which means he could have only ingested it through his mouth, through consuming it in food.
At the party.
At the party, exactly.
He was just protecting Margaret. Like, that's... What does that mean?
I think it means that we've killed the wrong man. Hey, Murray was innocent.
Of course, Murray was innocent. I was there the night of the investigation with the amateur detectives while they made their observations. And there's a few key evidences that they missed.
Go on. 8 of the detective groups accused Murray of being the culprit. But if you look carefully at the evidence, the truth becomes clear. Murray was in the pie room for most of the night, leaving at only one point to go out in the front courtyard where he met Frank. But he didn't leave the beer there. No, the person that left the beer there continued on his way past him. But Murray went back inside. And Margaret was in the party the whole night, meaning that she couldn't have committed the murder. Now, Alfred was poisoned through a beer bottle. But who would give him a beer bottle? A lady? No. Much more likely, a man, a work colleague, someone who knew him well enough. Now, let's think. What else do we know? We know that the last people to see Mr. Alfred were Ruby and Tom. But we also know that Alfred ran into Mrs. White, getting cake all over his suit. Alfred's room is on the other side of Ruby's room. And Ruby noticed that when Alfred came back this way, that he didn't stop by Ruby's room, but rather was preoccupied with someone else. Now, who could that have been? Perhaps a newcomer. A newcomer who knew Alfred's house. Now, another piece of crucial evidence is that Monsieur Blanc was serving only wine and champagne at this party, so it should be particularly suspicious when one man comes with 2 beers to be opened. A man with curly brown hair. And the final piece of evidence is from Frank, who, when he entered, found that there was a police car waiting. And then moments after the murder, a man leaves the party and leaves behind a mostly full bottle of beer. Who came to this party but was not meant to be here? Who came but then left? Who could have wanted to murder Alfred Cadaver? There can be only one. Sergeant Barry. Now Barry left the station after dark. He took his police car, which Pat noticed was gone, and parked a short distance from the house, which Frank saw. He changed clothes, walked into the busy party, forgot to bring a bottle opener, and had to risk being seen. But luck was on his side, and only Blanc noticed him. He then went out, slipped the poison, tamoxiline barbibutanol, in one open beer bottle, and went to meet Alfred on his way back from his bedroom. Alfred was surprised to see him, but as he feels fond of Barry, Pat rightly observed that he feels fatherly affection for him, Barry gives Alfred a beer and perhaps they chat briefly as workmates. Once Barry has left, Alfred drinks more of the beer and starts to stumble, getting nauseous and dizzy. But then he staggers as he reaches the stairwell and starts to fall to his death. But it's not from the fall, but from the poison. Susanna arrives at the party, finds the dead body, screams. It's 6:15, by which point Barry has left, arrived back at the station. They receive the call. Barry sends the 2 officers up here, then arrives shortly afterwards, appearing as though he were an innocent man. Now, for Officer Barry to get away with all this, he needed an alibi. He needed someone who would falsely claim that he was at the police station the whole time. Someone he could trust. Someone who idolized him. And who would that be but Officer Troy?
I'm sorry, Kenny, I'm sorry. I've dishonored my name, my badge, and my character. I swore I'd never become this type of cop, but I have. Could you please forgive me? I'll do anything.
Troy, why? Why? Why did you do that? Troy, I'm sorry. We can't do that. Pat, you're gonna have to arrest him. No, it's not over. There's still a chance to make amends. We can bring him in. We can bring Barry in. We can put an end to this.
You know what to do.
Barry, stop! Police! weren't so high and mighty when I offered you second in command. But now look at you! Just a coward! What are you gonna do, Troy? What are you gonna do?
You were the chosen one! You were meant to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it! It's up to you now, Troy. Finish this. Bring true justice. Arrest him.
Never!
Lights out, Mary. Justice served.